Good afternoon, all of you. Here, Dr. Ramanujam Garu, Principal, Guide Polytechnic. Dr. Jayanand Kumar Garu, Principal, Godavari Institute of Engineering Technology, Autonomous College. And our resource person, Dr. P. Srinivas Rao Garu. And Godavari Global University, Dean, Srinivas Raja Garu, Dr. Srinivas Raja Garu. I am requesting all of you, sir, kindly take your seats. Now, this 1 week faculty development program is up to end, and this is the valedictory session. On behalf of Godavari Institute of Engineering Technology and Godavari Global University, I am welcoming all of you. I am requesting Principal Sir to give a brief note on this closing ceremony.
Yeah, it's a very good afternoon. I hope you might have finished your lunch. Did you or not? Great. So the thing is that it's a unique opportunity for all of us to get assembled at one place. Here we came to know that participants from various institutions, the state of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, even from Tamil Nadu also, participants have registered for this FDP, and the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Godavari Institute of Engineering Technology, which is now Godavari Global University, right, have taken this challenge of conducting this 1 week marathon sessions, right. I think it will be, why I use it, the word marathon sessions, is that all the regularly attending participants will certainly be aware of it. One after the other, not even 15 minutes to half an hour gap is not been there. Yes or no? So we had industry resource person from industry, not only internal combustion engines and gas turbine, what could replace our IC engines, right? If you talk about steam engines, nowadays it's almost all not there, right? So generally steam engines are used for multiple purposes, many purposes on olden days, right from power generation to mobility and even various food processing industries. Okay, still boilers are being used, but for mobility, locomotives or the locomotive boilers are all obsolete, and we could not able to find not even a steam driven vehicles or mobility engines. So in future there is a fear that our most favorite topics in mechanical engineering, that is internal combustion engines, may face such type of situation, right? If you could not able to safeguard our IC engines, there is ample scope for our IC engines to improvise. What is the overall efficiency of a diesel engine? Almost all, that 40% means it's too much. Adbhutam or not? Yes or no? So mere reaching 30 to 35% efficiency, that too under ideal conditions. In normal working conditions, that is also not possible. That means we are left with almost all 60 to 70% as of opportunity to improvise internal combustion engines, right? Because of the complex phenomena, the combustion process, right? That is one way, that is a complex thing. At the same time, it is going to harm our environment also. If we could not able to safely burn the fuel. What is meant by safe burning of fuel? 100% combustion efficiency, complete combustion of the fuel whatever been sent into the combustion chamber. So knowing the parameters that influence 100% combustion, right? There are so many number of parameters, right from the pressure, okay, starting from the pressure in the case of your C engines, And the fuel droplet size. What could be the optimal fuel droplet size that should be injected through various types of nozzles? Okay, there are 3-4 different types of nozzles that are there in our IC engine textbooks. Okay, Pintel, Pintax, and multi-orifice nozzles through which we introduce our fuel into the combustion chamber. Yes or no? Then what could be the optimal droplet size? It should be very small so that it can have a homogeneous mixture in the combustion chamber, or it should be heavy so that it can go deep into the combustion chamber. So many questions are there. So people studied and people are still exploring the combustion process. Right? They are adding additives, nanoparticles. There is Jogarao, sir. So recently completed his PhD by evaluating various performance parameters by introducing nano size particles. Right? So generally we basically mechanical engineers, we those who know the cylinder liner, piston rings, right? And the life of that components and all, generally we do not permit or allow any foreign matter other than fuel. Yes or no? But we are forced to introduce nano size particles to enhance what? The combustion efficiency. Right? How much amount of heat energy that can be extracted out of how much amount of energy being supplied. Right? And the induction channels, intake duct, okay, and exhaust. Okay, exhaust manifold, intake manifold, the channels. Even the shape of the channel also is going to influence combustion efficiency. Right? Because it is going to give some sort of turbulence in the combustion chamber while the fuel is being introduced into the combustion chamber. So we need to enhance that turbulence to have homogeneous mixture, which is not possible in the, it is possible in the case of reverse engines, but it is not possible in the case of CI engines. Right? Even we cannot predict where the combustion, right? Ignition starts in CI engines. Okay? It is well defined in SA engine, but it is not well defined in wherever the particular combustion, what we call the area at which all the parameters prone to this particular combustion process or ignition, then there you can start the combustion get initiated. So multiple ignition points, right? And the flame fronts, propagation of flame front deep into the combustion chamber. That is another phenomena we need to examine, right? Sir is actively working on CFD, right, to simulate the combustion process. Okay? So how it can be, right, how to control this combustion process, okay, so that we can have a controlled combustion. Only controlled combustion only can increase your overall efficiency of the CI engine. Yes or no? Do you agree with it or not? So we have our own doubts because mechanical engineering exists, IC engine is still there, okay? And our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir briefed, Raja sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir briefed in the inaugural session of this FDP that gas turbines also falls under the category of internal combustion engines. That's we are unknown, right? But the air fuel ratio of gas turbines, what could be the air fuel ratio of gas turbine? నేను ఐజిఎన్స్ గురించి సిఐ ఎస్ఐ ఇంజిన్స్ గురించి అడగను. ఓకే, more 1:200. Okay. Because more amount of oxygen is required more amount of oxygen is required, and we need to have a clear environment so that each and every fuel droplet take part in the combustion process, and healthy products of combustion being released at 30,000 to 40,000 height. If you release unburnt combustion, products of combustion, taking all the fuel, lifting all the fuel 30 to 40,000 feet away from mean sea level, that means we are polluting our own environment. Okay? So we need to take care of that gas turbines. Gas turbines is not only used for aviation, but also for the generation of power also, right? For that also we need to increase the efficiency. So IC engines is a ample scope is there for researchers, right? And CFD is the only way now, because it's a contemporary technology. Nowadays, nobody is calculating the inverse of a 3x3 matrix. Are we doing? Inverse of a 4x4 matrix. It is much more complex. Manual ga cheyagalmandi inversion of a 4x4 matrix. It takes a lot of time. So how this ANSYS is doing? ANSYS or CFD? How they are doing, sir? They are taking the numerical methods and matrix, inversion of matrix, and latest softwares. Okay, your ANSYS is completely driven by your matrices. Without the operations of matrices, no ANSYS, no analysis. Okay, so you need to study little deeper into the concepts, how the software is for mechanical engineers. I think I am taking more time, right? Software is a tool, just like a screwdriver or a cutting plier, right? For me. Okay, evaru leru kada ikkada software engineers other than mechanical engineers, right? That is a tool for me. You try to use that tool and develop our mechanical engineering system more relevant to the contemporary needs of the society. Any electronics or any other branches ever learga? My close friend Raja sir is basically an electronics man, right? So now the need is interdisciplinary technologies. Okay? We need to take the help of AI, artificial, and this ICs. Okay, and we need to enhance this combustion process and the combustion efficiencies. So that is the basic motto, and we invited EV technologies for EV charging. I think, how many of you know about that Ram Prasad sir? Very few. I think those who are regularly attending, they may be. Only one session, yes sir. So we will be conducting this sort of sessions to enhance the knowledge in mechanical engineering, and I think other engineering college representatives from other engineering colleges request you, whenever there is an opportunity at your institute, try to communicate with our colleagues, with my faculty members, and invite them to take part in this sort of FDPs or seminars or workshops or conferences, so that we can exchange the contemporary changes in the mechanical engineering domain. Okay, thank you, HOD Mechanical sir, Subramaniam sir, for this opportunity to share a few words.
Ramanujam garu, Principal Polytechnic, Guide Polytechnic, to give a brief note.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, our beloved Principal, Dr. Jayanand garu, our Srinivas Raja garu, the Dean, Freshman Engineering Department, the Chief Resource Person of today's session, Sri P. Srinivas Raja garu, has come a long way from Hyderabad, HOD, Mechanical Engineering Department, Subramaniam garu, Alpati Babji, convener, Manikanta, co-convener, other mechanical fraternity, and all the participants. Good afternoon to one and all. So my first word this afternoon would be to congratulate all of for coming from across the state as well as from other states, registering in this ATAL FTP on internal combustion engines using alternate fuels and CFD analysis. And having gone through the 6 days program, so I'm not going to go into the subject, but definitely I'm sure the discussions, deliberations and sessions, whatever have taken place during the 6 days, along with the industrial visit, have enriched your knowledge in the field of IC engines using alternate fuels. And definitely you have to attend these kind of programs, especially to do your research and innovation programs. So as far as our university is concerned, we have applied for several FTPs, and I think for this academic year, we have several FTPs in line in the pipeline, but the ATAL FTP on internal combustion engine is the first FTP being conducted, and I'm very happy we got the approval from the AICTE for the mechanical fraternity. So once again, I thank our management, the organizers of this FTP program, and all the participants who have come a long way, and definitely I think you have all benefited from this FTP program. Thank you.
Dr. Mohan Garu, could you please give a feedback?
Good afternoon, one and all. Respected dignitaries, Principal Sir, Dean Sir, respected Principal Sir, Dean Sir, Associate Person Srinivasarao Sir, HOD Sir, and my co-participants. So thank you one and all for giving this opportunity to attend this program. Actually, I have been attending this type of ATAL FTPs from last 3 years, but regarding IC engines, I have attended first time here. So I congratulate mechanical department. I request HOD sir to conduct this type of programs in near future also, so that many researchers many are doing research in the field of IC engines, alternative fuels, gas turbine area, and jet propulsion area. So many people are want to choose the right path of right topic in terms of experimental work as well as in simulation work. Along with nowadays, fuel mechanical is not possible because of the invention of new branches like AML, data science, all these branches. So once upon a time, mechanical is the number one. Now it came from last. Now number one from last now, but not grading. Anyway, mechanical is the core branch which should be existed everywhere. Sir. But student point of view, they are thinking that mechanical is the last. Okay, sir. Yes. It will now. Boom has come again. So software, many of the students are not joining in software sector. So ultimately, they opt for mechanical only in near future. The boom will. So I request all the participants to get the knowledge of all these 6 years resource, what the resource persons delivered lectures. So you practice day to day in our daily life, and also for practice, for a research point of view. Thank you for giving this opportunity, sir. Thank you very much.
Activities will be shared today evening or by tomorrow. Faculty members ఒకసారి ముందుకు రండి.
I'm very thankful to Guide Global University for giving me this opportunity to learn from wonderful resource persons. I am thankful to Principal Jeju sir, Jeju Janan sir, Principal Polytechnic Ramanujam sir, HOD Subramaniam sir, P. Babji sir, and our resource person P. Srinivasrao sir. Thank you very much, sir. I have learned a lot. I have learned what are the new technologies in the field of IC engine and SI engines, and what is alternate fuel. What are the effects of alternate fuel, especially by the session on biodiesel is very good. I'm thankful for this great opportunity given to me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. In- సార్ అలా మూడ్లో ఉన్నారు సార్, రిజర్వేషన్ చేయించారంట. ఓకే, లెట్ us leave them. స్టాఫ్, గైడ్ పాలిటెక్నిక్ స్టాఫ్ అండ్ గైడ్ టీచింగ్ స్టాఫ్ ఒకసారి ముందుకు రండి. త్వరగా త్వరగా రండి. ధర్మరాజు గారు, భాస్కర్ గారు, కొంతమంది అవతల నుంచి ఉంది. సాటేజ్ ఫోటో
Graduates,